Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a non-delegated correspondent lender that operates quite a bit differently. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. We can go through a little bit more about what makes us different and special. I'll go through that part of the presentation. Then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will show a little bit of the back end behind the scenes of how the software works that we're going to talk about. And then we'll end with Jose Gonzalez, our sales manager with 28 years of experience, how to put it all together and really close loans in more of a traditional sense. So let me go ahead and start by sharing my screen. Now, hopefully most of you have joined from this page. So hopefully you've checked some of it out, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. So obviously our big headline here is we are all about leads, unlimited free leads, powered by our proprietary mortgage software, CRM, POS, LOS, all that great stuff. And we have the AI built in as well, which is definitely a cool new feature that everybody loves. So basically, before I start here, we are different. So myself and Kyle, we come from a marketing and advertising and more of a technology background. So we're definitely not your traditional bankers. We've built many businesses with software and lead generation in order to expand those businesses. And we built that with our own custom software in order to push that through. So we come from a little bit of a different outlook than your traditional company out there. So that's why we are a little bit different. So what makes us different exactly? So we're a non-delegated lender that has our own tools to allow you guys to scale your business exponentially instantly. So again, we're more about tools and software. We're not necessarily your traditional banker guys. Everybody here has their own business. You guys all know how to do your own business. That's great. You all have different lead sources. That's great. Referral sources. That's great. We want to build a platform to expand from there. So what you guys are all doing is great. We don't want to take away from that. We want to build on it. So whether that's company leads or self-generated leads, we want to make sure we're able to fill your pipeline and basically do that through our software. So all of our loan officers can plug into our leads or can use our CRM system to generate more leads from what they're doing every day, their regular business activity. So that's what's really important to us, is to add to what you guys are already doing and build a platform for you to expand your business. So first section here is our business model. As I mentioned, we are a non-delegated correspondent. We've built this business in all the different models. So we started at an FDIC bank, which had some limitations, took that model to a brokerage, which also has some limitations, and a non-del and del. And when we started our own company, we found that non-delegated correspondent is the best of everything. And that's because we have 130 lenders and investors we're approved with, where we can do both broker and correspondent loans for our borrowers. What's most important to us is our borrowers. Whatever's going to work best for them is what's most important to us. So when it is a program that we offer, one of our 5,000 plus loan programs where we're the lender from our 32 investors, great. We're always going to have the best rates and pricing, because correspondent's always going to beat broker pricing for the same program, because we're going to fund it with our own money, our own lawyers, generate our own docs, all that kind of good stuff, take all that extra risk, and we get a little better pricing, which we can then pass on to our customers. Now, if there's a reason where we can't do the loan, if it doesn't fit within what we can do ourselves, no problem. We have over 100 wholesale lenders for those specialty loans, maybe fix and flip that we can't do, maybe ground up construction, maybe some commercial properties, anything that doesn't fit within what we do, no problem. We will make sure we have an outlet for that, because we want to make sure every lead that comes in, every customer that comes in, we have a home for that loan. Doesn't matter if it's us as the lender or we partner with one of our partners, no problem. So because we have all those different leads, we want to make sure we have every loan program imaginable. So we have all the regular stuff: VA, USDA, FHA, Fannie, Freddie, conventional, non-QM. We love to do in-house, DSCR in-house. And then you can go into the more outside the box stuff: commercial, mixed use, CDFI, SBA loans, all these kinds of things we may use as a broker more commonly. So we want to make sure we always have an outlet for every lead that comes in, and we have that built into our technology. So let's go through the technology here, which is the second part. So what you see is basically, we're going to present that today. You'll see a little bit of the back end, but everything's based on our cloud-based website with the AI built in, POS built in, CRM built in, LOS built in, all that stuff in one spot. So everything's built by us, for us, Really what that means is one login for you, one login for your customer. So everything happens in one place. Your prospects can come from anywhere. You can put your leads in the system. They can get turned into a lead from any page, name, email, phone number, the basics. Can go from their basics to live rates to completing their 1003, pulling their own credit, putting their liabilities in, setting it up in our Encompass-based platform, all instantly without you doing anything. And we do that all through our APIs. So you don't have to use Encompass. That all happens automatically. You can use the CRM. You don't have to log into Encompass. We still use Optimal Blue for pricing. It's obviously one of the industry standards for pricing, no problem, but you don't need an Optimal Blue login. You just click the button in the CRM. Same thing with credit, account check, VOE, VOI, VOA, appraisal works. We got 5 AMCs, no AMC logins, just one click of a button, no logins needed at all. Everything is just a click of a button, as you can see. So that's how the APIs work, where we can still use all the services we're all used to, but without having any extra logins. You just click a button on the loan and boom, it's done. We also have our AI built in with our Calvin Dual Oz AI. So we can run Dual Oz. Many lenders and platforms do that, but we also can run our AI analysis to see what might be best for our customers. So that's a great tool to use to do quick analysis using our extra special service there. Then the best part of all, if you guys think of anything that would be cool for our team to add for your fellow loan officers, we have our development staff in-house to add new features. We do something at least once a week, sometimes multiple times per week. We're going to be adding new features for everybody. So you can go ahead and request new features in the community center there. Now, another thing we found in all the different business models is the training and support. Definitely lacking in different business models. We want to make sure with our custom software, we provide just as much training and support. So we have our remote-based learning center and our daily live trainings. So if you want to go into our remote training centers, classroom style courses, you can go there anytime, day, night, weekends, whatever, expand your knowledge, take new courses, get new access to new leads, all that kind of good stuff. Live mortgage rate podcasts. We do our live trainings as a podcast style to the public 5 days per week, where we talk to our team, the loan officers, but also the public about new programs and special stuff that we do here. We also have our live sales training 5 days per week, which are again public webinars, which is geared more towards loan officers, getting you going for the week there on different sales strategies. We then have our loan officer training podcast, more deep dives into loan officer topics that are for the public, but also for our team as well, which we present as our podcast type webinars. Then anytime, if you have stuck on a file, you can hop into our live Zoom support during regular business hours. And we have our knowledge center with all of our articles and videos and resources, not only from us, so thousands of articles from us, but also our partners. So with 130 plus partners, we have all kinds of guides, matrices, tips, tricks, webinars, videos, all kinds of different stuff there. And then we have our AI built in here as well for compliance. So our Calvin Compliance AI can search all the federal regulations and even most of the state regulations as well, if you're ever stuck on a file and have a tricky question. And the last section here, just some things that set us apart, aren't necessarily in a section here, but we are very passionate about the first one, our DSCR business purpose, our most popular loan. We can do those in 44 states. So allows us to expand our footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses, which is awesome. We love to have leads. Very simply, we want to make sure wherever they come from, we'll give you guys leads from all different places. You'll see them come in all types of ways. It's a 50-50 split, very simple. Whatever plan you're on, 50-50 split if you take a company lead. Anyone on the team can refer deals to a senior LO for 75 basis points if there's a conflict of interest or you're not comfortable or you're not ready for that type of loan, no problem. Click the button, it'll instantly go to someone who is more senior and has more experience with that loan, and you can still earn 75 basis points working together with them, learning that new loan type. We're also all about leads, so setting up your own lead campaigns. If you need to plug into our system, no problem, we'll copy our ads, put you in there. Kyle will show you how to do that. And if you already have your own ads, we'll show you how to import those into our system. It's very simple. And again, we're from a more of a technology background, no monthly fees, no hidden fees, nothing secret, nothing hidden. What you see is what you get. Very transparent here. We want to make sure everybody is satisfied with exactly the way we present it. And Calvin AI is built in along the whole process. You'll see once you're on the team, he's built in all kinds of different emails and systems. But basically, he is our loan officer assistant to help you through every step of the loan, help you with conditions, help you structure deals, help you with compliance, all that kind of great stuff. Help you even plan your social media every week. He sends you a little guide there. So awesome stuff that we have built in, not just what you saw there on the other bullets. Now, if anybody drops off, we have our replay video here if you want to watch it. But let's get into the compensation plans, and then I'll pass it over to Kyle to show a little bit more of the software here. So these are our plans here. Let's start with the senior loan officer. Obviously, everybody wants to be a senior loan officer. That's what we want for you as well. Up to 250 basis points with bonuses. The base comp here, a little bit hard to see with the screen share text, says 200 basis points on conventional and non-QM. That's the stuff we're all used to. That's 2% commission. And if you take a company lead, very simple, 100 basis points pay on company leads. That's 1% for conventional non-QM, the loans we're mostly used to here. Now, our senior loan officers obviously have access to everything everybody else does, but they get the best leads of all, which are our referral leads. So not just a lead from a customer coming in saying, hey, I'm interested. These are referrals from your teammates that not only come with a lead that's been spoken to, and it's hopefully their spouse or friend or something like that, family member maybe, but it comes with a fellow teammate, a loan officer that's going to help you work with their friend, family, spouse, client, whatever it may be. So these are the best leads where you can team up with your teammates. Our senior loan officers have unlimited access to all our leads, obviously no restrictions whatsoever for any of our company 50-50 split leads. And our senior loan officers can earn more. Again, we want to be a platform to expand your guys' business. If you already have a big book of business, no problem. You can earn 25 basis points on anything over 2 million per month volume, no problem. And if you're really rocking and rolling, again, no problem. We want to build a platform for you to grow. So if you're already building up to 5 million plus, you can earn an extra 50 basis points bonus on that revenue. So we want to put as much revenue back into your pocket as we can if you already have a big book of business there. And for those of you looking to teach and train, you can upgrade to a team leader once you're all trained and using our systems and know all the tips and tricks and how to structure loans. You can help your teammates structure loans and earn 15 basis points, helping them put their deals together. And if you really want to take it to the next level, you can be a branch manager, where not only do you help them structure deals, but you help them disclose and take that responsibility for disclosing and the fees and all that kind of great stuff. And you can earn an extra 25 basis points. How do you get to senior loan officer? Fine print here, 6 loans closed. So for your first 6 loans, we want to make sure we team you up with a team leader, a branch manager, and of course, Jose, our sales manager. So for your first 6 deals, you're going to be on our regular loan officer plan for 150 basis points. So that's 150 basis points on conventional non-QM. 1.5% is what that equals. And you can take any company leads you want, no problem. So you make 75 basis points on any company leads you take for those first 6 deals on conventional non-QM. So you're going to still have access to all our leads. You're going to have access to our live click to claim leads. Kyle will show you here in a second. You're still going to be able to click that button to refer deals to senior LOs. Maybe you have a conflict of interest, or maybe you're not quite comfortable doing that type of loan. No problem. Click the button, work with your teammate, learn that type of loan. So on the next one, you can earn your full comp. And we are licensed in 24 states for primary and second homes. And as I mentioned before, you can originate 20 additional states business purpose if you read our lawyer's memo there and follow the directions. So great opportunity to expand your states without necessarily having to get new licenses. And to be a loan officer, you obviously need to be full-time, 1 loan per month minimum production. Obviously, if you're not doing 1 loan per month, you're probably not full-time. No problem. We still have the plan for you. If there's any reason you're not full-time, or any reason where you may have never done a loan before, maybe you're totally brand new, you need to learn before you jump into it, no problem. That is the junior loan officer plan here. So still great commission, you're still licensed, you can still get paid basis points, you're going to get paid 75 basis points. And the whole point here is to refer deals to your senior loan officer teammates that know exactly what to do, exactly what button to click, and most importantly, will sign that loan application as the official loan officer, and you can assist them and learn the process while you're still part-time, or maybe just brand new learning the process for the first time. So you're still licensed, you're still going to have access to our CRM, POS, LOS, all the great software and systems, still be able to generate your own leads, you're still licensed, you're still a loan officer, still going to have access to Calvin to help you out, help you learn the different processes and stuff like that, and still be able to generate your own leads on your website and still have access to our leads and our auto dialer, which were some of the automated leads there to really get some experience under your belt. Again, the fine print here, no minimum production. So if you're part-time, no problem. This is the plan for you. As soon as you're ready to go full-time, once you learn how the process works, no problem. Just go ahead and upgrade to loan officer when you're ready. Once you close 6 loans, you can upgrade to senior loan officer. So we want to make sure everybody just signs up for the plan that's correct for them. So just come to this page once you're done here and sign up for the applicable plan. But for now, let me go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will show a little bit of the back-end software, which we were just talking about. So you ready, Kyle?
Yep, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. And when you come on board, we do full trainings on this, right? But just want to point out a couple things here about our system. So we have our full CRM here. You see, same as any other CRM where you can communicate with your clients. You can, send your emails, texts. We also have our AI assistant who can craft your emails for you with just the click of a button. So we have AI integrated all throughout our system here. You can obviously set yourself reminders, put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them, text them, all that kind of good stuff. But what really starts to separate our system here is our quoting system. So our quoting system here is with just 6 pieces of info without pulling credit. Within 2 minutes, you can search with one button all of the pricing from all of our different investors, select the rates to show to your client. Within 2 minutes, the system will send them a text and an email with a nice pretty quote that looks like this, where they can see their different rate choices. They can scroll over these things and see what they mean. It pulls in the Google map automatically of the property. It pulls in the Zestimate automatically of the property, shows them their proposed loan here, gives them their monthly breakdown of taxes and insurance and HOA fees, gives them their estimated lender fees, and of course has you here as the loan originator, but also you can attach a realtor to the quote. So your realtor partners, they absolutely love this because they know when they give you a client, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you're going to attach the realtor to the quote. They know that when they give you a client, you're showing their client, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line, keeping that realtor in front of their client. They absolutely love that. Now, the coolest part about all this, when your client is ready to move forward, they can click Start My Loan Application. Now, what that does is bring up their borrower portal here. So they go right into their borrower portal where they see they can start their loan application right here in our system. They don't have to leave our system. Everything is built in. It's requesting the basic documents we're going to need from them automatically. It's showing them their loan info. It shows them the milestone of where their loan is at, which automatically updates as you do the loan in our system. And of course, their loan team here, which is you, they can communicate with you. So definitely a great portal for them. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end here. You can also see their application here. You can also help them fill out the application, upload documents. You can also request new documents. So for example, whether it's you or your processor, you could say, hey, I need 12 months bank statements. Now it's asking them to upload 12 months bank statements into their borrower portal. You could also say, hey, I want to change this loan changed from a conventional loan to a VA self-employed loan. Well, I don't know what I need for a VA self-employed loan as far as documents go, but the system does. So I could say I want to replace these documents with a VA self-employed loan, and then now it's only going to be asking the client what we need for a VA self-employed loan. You can also request signatures from your client right here in our system where you can ask them to sign something. And of course, they go into their borrower portal, they can e-sign it right there. The legal e-sign is built into our system. They don't have to leave the page. You can also request custom documents and all that kind of good stuff, right? Now, once your client fills out their application in full, we pull credit instantly and automatically. We don't charge your client for it up front. We pay for it up front. and we pull the credit instantly. So then when you open our Encompass API here, like Nick was saying, you don't have to actually open Encompass. It's all built in through our system here. When you actually open the Encompass API, the 1003 info is already in here. The credit is already pulled and it's already in here. So you are ready to go. Now, you can also run the dual AWS that Nick was talking about with the click of one button. You can order Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac automated underwriting, and our AI analysis will analyze it and tell you which one is better for this scenario for which reason. So super easy. Everything's already in there. The 1003, the credit, you click one button, you can order automated underwriting in the click of one button. So everything is here in our system for you. Now we also have our AI assist here where you can order VOE, VOA, title fees, request title. You can file COCs, cancel the loan, lock the loan, all right here at the click of a button. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, you will also have your conditions here. So you'll get an email saying you have these conditions. You'll come in here and you can upload documents to fulfill these conditions, or you could dispute the condition to kick it back to the underwriter. So you see here, the entire loan from start to finish, from being a contact to communicating with the lead, to gathering the documents, gathering the 1003, pulling the credit, originating the loan, helping with the processing of it, and even uploading your underwriting conditions. So everything is here in the system from start to finish. One login for you and one login for your client. Now, let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So the first way that we send you leads, I just have a screenshot here, this is actually from this morning, is with our text campaigns here. So our Facebook campaigns, we send you a text message. The second a lead comes in from our Facebook campaigns, you get a text message. So you can click the link to claim the lead and you can give them a call. Notice here, this is just from an hour from this morning on my test account. Notice we have national business purpose DSCR leads coming in, regular purchase leads, bank statement leads coming in. And so I got the chance to claim all these here just within the last hour. So that's the first and foremost way that we provide you with leads in our system. Those are the hot, fresh leads coming in from our ad campaigns. Now, another way that we provide you leads in our system is through our auto dialer. So we have an auto dialer just like any other CRM. You can call 300, 400, 500 people in a day. You can press one button to drop an automated text and email to them if they don't answer. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping the automated text and emails to them. And we provide you with the leads in here. So you can always come into the auto dialer. Notice we have DSCR leads in here. We have bank statement leads in here. We have cold call lists in here. We have realtor call lists in here. We have purchase lead lists in here. So any day you can come in here and there's thousands of leads for you to call using the auto dialer. So we got those fresh hot leads coming in from our campaigns. And then we have the auto dialer. We can call hundreds of people and we already have the leads in there for you. Another way to work leads in our system is a campaign here. So our advertising campaign. So those same leads that we're giving you at no upfront cost, right, that are on a lead split that I just talked about that are coming in via text messages, you can purchase your own campaign. So what we can do is we can copy our campaign, right? If you want DSCR leads, we've already proven out our DSCR ad campaigns. We can copy that campaign, route those leads directly to you. We spend your budget. So $250 campaign, we spend $250 on your Facebook budget. Those leads go directly to you and there's no lead split on them. So not only are we going to be giving you leads from our campaigns at no upfront cost all day, every day, but you can also boost your own pipeline by taking those same campaigns that we know work, that we've proven out, and we can put your budget on those campaigns so you can get even more leads without a lead split on those deals, right? Now, another way to work leads in our system here is to import leads. So we give you your own custom webhook here that you can use via Zapier so that you can bring in leads from wherever else you're purchasing them. So if you're already purchasing leads from a legitimate lead source, maybe it's Zillow, LendingTree, Free Rate Update, something like that, you can use this excuse me, you can use this webhook to bring them into your CRM instantly and automatically. So the lead comes in from Zillow, you get a notification from our system saying you have a new lead. They're already in your CRM the instant that lead comes in. So you can go into the CRM, call them, quote them, all that kind of stuff, just like any other lead. So you see here, whether it's a lead that we give you via our Facebook campaigns, or leads in the auto dialer, or leads that you want to purchase your own campaign with, or leads that you purchase a campaign from a third party, every way possible for you to work leads in our system here, we provide that for you. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go send it over to Jose here. So Jose is our sales manager with 28 years of experience as a loan officer and a realtor. And what he's going to do is talk about how this all comes together and the type of support that we have here at the Mortgage Calculator. And after that, we'll go ahead and open it up to questions. So go ahead there, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So you've heard about the amazing tech and the great leads program. It's just a matter of time before the leads and applications start coming in. And we definitely don't want you to be spinning your wheels. We want you to gain traction as soon as possible and be closing your deals within 30 days of completing your training. So Nick already mentioned our Knowledge Center, which is an online indexing of everything that we do at the Mortgage Calculator, processes, procedures, products. It's all in the Knowledge Center. You just have to go to the search bar, type in a keyword, and you will immediately gain access to the information that you are looking for. We have our Zoom room, which is manned by our in-house processors during working hours. You can jump into the Zoom room, quickly get attended to for anything that you need, other than a long drawn out structuring of a loan file. That would be handled by your team leader, which is another layer of support that we have here. As soon as a loan application is submitted by one of your prospects, you're alerted via email. Your team leader, as well as management, and everybody is quickly chiming in, letting you know you got an application and offering their assistance to get that application to disclosure. And obviously after that, close loan. We have our internal processors, which are required for any loans where we're the lender, and which are optional for any loan where we are the broker. So we do not require you to use third-party processing on files. So that does give you an opportunity to have possibly a more competitively priced file. So we do have our disclosure desk, which is the last stop for you before your file is disclosed. That's where you will meet with us on any file where we are the lender and we generate documents and we're disclosing the file. So make sure you've dotted your I's, crossed your T's, everything is in line for the guidelines where this loan will be, through which this loan will be underwritten. And then we disclose your file then and there, assuming everything is correct. Once your file is disclosed, it does go to our intake department, where our intake processor will register your file on the portal that you have chosen, will upload your documents, submit your file to underwriting, and will assign your file to processing. Soon as that approval is received, your processor will alert you of the conditions on that loan, and you will work together with your processor and with your team leader and management as needed for additional guidance to gather all of the required docs to meet the conditions of your loan and get a clear to close, at which time the loan then goes to our closing department. Our closing manager takes over and will work with the title company and with you to get this file to a happy closing. So many different ways that at the Mortgage Calculator, we can give you guidance and assistance to make sure that you close your first loan as soon as possible. Like Kyle mentioned, our one MLO, her first deal was a very difficult profit and loss loan. And through multiple meetings with her team leader and with management, our new MLO was able to close that loan with an appraisal transfer within 3 weeks. And that loan had been previously denied through another lender. They tried to force it as a full doc file. Our MLO received the lead, met with management, properly structured it as a P&L loan, and was able to close it within 3 weeks after it had been denied somewhere else. So many opportunities for both experienced and inexperienced to gain benefits by working at the Mortgage Calculator.
All right. So next steps, and then we'll get into questions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I put the sign up link there in the chat. It's real simple, themortgagecalculator.com/join when you are ready to move forward. Now, here are, here's the compensation plan that we went over. This is on the sign up page. What you're going to do is sign up for the applicable plan here. When it's going to ask you to fill out some more info. Once you fill that out, it's going to take you to sign the compensation agreement right away. Now, you don't have to sign it right then. Take your time. It's going to email you a copy as well. But once you do sign that initial agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps, where we're going to be reaching out, have you sign the compliance agreements, give you the instructions for how to have a sponsor your license and get your employment ID documents, and all of that kind of good stuff. So first step is to go ahead and sign up here, themortgagecalculator.com/join for the plan that you want to be on. And then that will kick off all of the next steps. So with that being said, we can go ahead and stop recording.